Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in to the morning game between Wolfpac and Road Warrior Black Sox. Starting pitcher for the Wolfpac is Joe Nicholas. He's finishing up his warm-up pitches. We're about ready to get underway. Taylor Olmstead set to lead off for the Road Warrior Black Sox, playing right field today. Been swinging an extremely hot bat lately, hoping to keep that going. Nice warm start to the day. Good weather so far. These last couple of days, a lot of rain has held us back. And it looks like he's about to throw his last pitch, and we're ready to get started. So here we go. Taylor Olmstead stepping into the box. There's going to be a lot of interesting Yinzer baseball being played in these next few weeks as our season's coming to a close and teams are fighting for playoff spots. Killer Bees and Wolfpac are neck and neck at the top of the standings, while Road Warrior Black Sox are close behind them in third place. Nicholas gets his sign. He comes set. The first pitch to Olmstead. It's taken low and inside for a ball. The 1-0 to Olmstead. Take it inside again, so 2-0. The 2-0, swung on and missed, up in the zone. It's our first strike of the morning. After Olmstead in this Road Warrior lineup, he's followed by 3 lefties. So they really stacked lefties on lefties today. The 2-1, taken high, so it's 3-1. Nicholas gets his sign. 3-1. Swung on and missed up high in the zone again. First bat of the game, not seeing a whole lot of strikes. He swung at 2 of them. Nicholas comes with a 3-2 pitch. Bounces it in the turf, and there's a leadoff walk. So Road Warriors get their first base runner early on. And that'll bring up the center fielder, Bradley Roberto. Really good lefty bat. More of a slap type hitter, so he's found plenty of gaps. He's got some pop, too. I don't think he's hit any home runs yet, but he's gotten close a couple times. Olmstead also a good speed threat over there at first base. First pitch to Berto. Taken inside for strike 1. Joe Torre playing him really shallow over there at third base, protecting against the bunt. The 0-1 misses outside, 1-1. Looks like Nicholas keeping a close eye on Olmstead over there at first base. Comes set, checks on him. Good jump from Olmstead. Berto swung through it, but it's an easy stolen base. Really good jump by Olmstead. The swing from the hitter wasn't a whole lot of effort. It looked like more just a protection swing. So 1-2 to Roberto. Olmstead at second base. No outs. The 1-2. Good off-speed pitch. Got him swinging for the strikeout, and there's the first out of the game. And that'll bring up the shortstop, James Smybert. Joe Torre conferences on the mound with his pitcher a little bit. Probably discussing game plan to Smybert. Smybert was part of that big group of Black Sox players that was promoted to the American Association to play for Sioux City and Winnipeg. Glad to have him back, as well as Carson McCurdy, who's standing on deck. So 1 out, runner on second base. Nicholas gets his sign. Checks on Olmstead at second. Good jump. Olmstead goes. No chance to get him as that pitch is a strike. Two stolen bases for Olmstead in this first inning. The 0-1 to Smybert. Swung on and fouled back, so quickly in the hole, 0-2. I mean, Olmstead was dang near sliding into the base before the pitch. He was halfway to the plate. So runner on third, 1 out. The 0-2 pitch coming to Smybert. Taken outside for a ball. Gets his sign. The 1-2. Swung on and poked to the right side, and he'll go get through for a base hit. Slayton Vaughn at first was unsure if his second baseman was going to call him off, so neither of them went for it. And it's an RBI single for Smybert, and Road Warrior Black Sox take an early lead, 1-0. And then I'll bring up the first baseman, Carson McCurdy. McCurdy, as I said, another player that was promoted and kindly returned back to the Yinzer. Nichols gets his sign, checks on Smybert over there at first base. Throws over. Oh, no, he fakes the throw. First pitch to McCurdy. Swung on and missed. Big swing there from number 34. Not a bad time to swing that hard early in the count. The 0-1, taken outside for a ball. Smybert not as free of a runner over there at first base. Might be taking his time. The 1-1. Swung on and missed. So 1-2 to McCurdy. aggressive early on. Good pitches to swing at. So 1 out, Smybert on first. The 1-2 on its way to McCurdy. He swung on and grounded foul down the first base side. So we'll do it again. Nicholas gets his sign, takes a look at Smybert. Smybert with kind of a small lead. The 1-2 again, taken outside for ball 2. Good pitch. Must have just missed the outer half of the plate. Oh, no, he rung him up. Excuse me. My apologies. I looked down for a second. I didn't see the strike call with the hand gesture. And we obviously can't hear up here. So 2 outs on the strikeout. Runner on first. That'll bring up third baseman Frank Pockel. First pitch to him is taken outside for a ball. Smybert goes. Good jump. Pitch inside. Ball 2. No throw. So early on, these Road Warrior base runners are getting pretty easy jumps off this pitcher. That might be something for Alvarez, the catcher, and Nicholas to discuss in the dugout in the next half of the inning. The 2-0 pitch taken outside for a strike. So 2-1. Nicholas checks on Smybert at second. Big leg kick, the 2-1. Good slider right there. Catches the inside corner. And it's 2-2. Checks on him again. The 2-2 to Pockel was swung on and missed. So another strikeout will end the inning. The Road Warriors get 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll be back with you in just a moment for the bottom half of the first. Matt Reeds gets his last warm-up pitch. And the throw down, we're ready to get started. Bottom first, 1-0 Road Warrior Black Sox. Stepping in to lead off for the Wolfpack is their shortstop, Mitch Piotnik. Piotnik, ex-affiliated ball player in the Reds organization. Been swinging it pretty well since he's gotten here. Also playing really good defensive shortstop. First pitch to him is swung on and grounded to first base. Carson McCurdy will pick it up, race to the bag, and he'll just beat him. And there's the first out on the first pitch. Good start there for Matt Reeds. 1 out, that'll bring up the DH, Cody Lovejoy. Typically the Wolfpack starting center fielder, but getting the day off just to swing it. First pitch to Lovejoy is way inside, almost clips him. Ball 1. The 0-1 from Reeds. Taking inside again. Got that two-seam with a lot of run to righty hitters. So 2-0. Reeds gets a sign he likes. Kicks in, delivers. Misses inside again. So 3-0 to Lovejoy. 3 straight two-seamers that just run completely inside. The 3-0 to Lovejoy. Taken for strike 1. Three-one pitch taken again. Strike 2. 3-2 to Lovejoy as right fielder Joe Impaduglia stands on deck. Matt Reed steps off, gathers himself. The 3-2 to Lovejoy. Looks like a slider on the outside half. So for ball 4, a 1-out walk to Lovejoy. So the Wolfpack gets some speed on the bases, and that'll bring up right fielder Joe Impaduglia. Serious power threat. Reeds checks on Lovejoy. First pitch to him. Taken outside for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch to Impaduglia is taken for a ball. It's a 1-1 in the count. Reeds gets his sign, checks on Lovejoy. Lovejoy, not a big lead over there at first base. The 1-1 pitch taken inside, looked like a cutter. Strike 2. Checks on him again. Still with a short lead. Kicks the 1-2 pitch to Impaduglia. Taken just outside for a ball. Oh, no, he rung him up. Again with the late calls. So strikeout looking for Paduglia, and there's 2 outs. And then I'll bring up first baseman Slayton Vaughn. Acquired from the Baseball Brilliant Sox. Checks on Lovejoy again. First pitch to him misses way inside. Catcher Marshall Rich is going to go out there and discuss a little bit with Reitz. It's his sign, checks on Lovejoy. The 0-1 pitch misses inside again. The 2-0 on the way. Misses outside, so he's down 3-0 to Slayton Vaughn. Joe Simone standing on deck. The 3-0 to Vaughn. Misses up and in. Ball 4. So 2 outs. Lovejoy will move up to second. Slayton Vaughn goes to first, and that'll bring up the left fielder, Joe Simone. Checks on his runners. Reads, kicks, and delivers. First pitch to Simone is taken for a strike. Lovejoy getting a couple looks from Reitz. The 0-1. Misses inside. Just missed Simone's back leg. 1-1. Reitz gets a sign he likes. Checks on Lovejoy. Checks on him again. They're not holding him too terribly close to the bag. Smybert moves back. The 1-1. Bounces in the turf. That'll make it 2-1. Rich pounces on it really quickly. The 2-1 pitch swung on, grounded to second base. Spencer Henn's going to come up with it. Toss it over to first base. And there's out number 3. So the Wolfpac don't get any runs and on no hits and leave 2 men on base. Here we go for the top of the second. Road Warrior Black Sox still leading 1-0. And stepping into the box is left fielder Derek Hurt. First pitch to Derek. Swung on, hit high into left field, carrying. Left fielder Simone going back for it. It's in foul territory. He will not make the catch. It'll be a foul ball. Since Nicholas has found the strike zone, struggled a little bit in the first. On the first couple hitters he faced, now he's in a groove. These Road Warrior Black Sox are a little more aggressive. Nicholas comes set. The 0-1 misses way inside. 1-1. One from Nicholas. Pitch just off the outside edge. 2-1. Pretty good pitch. The 2-1 pitch. Taking low and inside. 3-1 now to Derek Hurt. Nicholas in danger of walking the leadoff hitter for the second inning in a row. The 3-1 pitch. Misses high and outside. Ball 4. So Hurt on with the leadoff walk. Now bring to the box second baseman Spencer Henn. Hurt has a medium lead over there at first base. Nicholas checks on him with a throw over. Hurt got back in pretty easily. Hits his sign again, checks on Hurt. A little bit bigger of a lead now. Checks on him again. Another throw over. Got him picked. And he is out at first base. So after the leadoff walk, he gets the first out by picking off the leadoff runner. So now Spencer Henn gets to hit with one out and nobody on. Not a particularly fancy move, but froze him over there. Got him pretty easy. The first pitch to Henn, swung on and missed. The 0-1, swung on and missed again. Henn is definitely a free swinger. Good hitter as well. He's swung a pretty good bat lately, these past couple weeks. The 0-2, taken for strike 3. Two outs, nobody on. That'll bring up the catcher, Marshall Rich. Rich spent most of his year with Southern Illinois in the Frontier League. Recently released. First pitch to him. This is high and in. The 1-0 pitch from Nicholas, taken high and outside. 2-0. That pitch is swung on line down the right field side. It'll be a fair ball down the line. Rich is going to chest it and go for 2. The throw from right field will be not in time. Good throw from Impaduglia. Just didn't get him. So a 2-out double for Marshall Rich, excuse me. Good piece of hitting to just poke it to the right side. So 2 outs, runner on second. That'll bring up the designated hitter, Brandon Cloutier. Takes first pitch inside for a ball. The 1-0 is swung on, hit high down the right field side. That's going to be on the play. 1-1. Nicholas checks on him. Infielders aren't holding him on. The 1-1. Swung on, hit the middle. That's going to be a base hit. Rich, round third, will score easily as the ball is kind of bobbled in center field. Would have taken a perfect throw to get him anyway. So a 2-out RBI single for Cloutier makes it 2-0 Road Warriors. And I'll bring us back to the top for Taylor Olmstead, who walked and scored in his first plate appearance in the first inning. Cloutier gets his lead off first base. Pick throw. Doesn't get him. That's twice that move has somewhat fooled the base runner. First pitch to Olmstead taken for a strike. Nicholas checks on him. The 0-1. Misses outside. 1-1. Checks on him again. 1-1. Swung on, hits back up the middle, bounced off the pitcher, Nicholas, who will pick it up bare hands, throws to first, overthrows Slayton Vaughn. It'll bounce into the Wolfpac bullpen. They're waving Cloutier home. Impaduglia's throw will be not in time. So tough break for Wolfpac. Line drive, hit straight back, hit Nicholas. Looked like on the arm. He bounced off the mound, quickly picked it up barehanded, but overthrew Vaughn. So that'll be an error. And another run will score to make it 3-0 Road Warrior Black Sox. And Olmstead was able to get all the way to third base on the play. Still 2 outs. A runner on third. That'll bring up center fielder Bradley Roberto. First pitch to him. Taken high and outside for a ball. And now I think about it, it's hard to call that an error because it looked like Olmsted would have beaten the throw anyway. It's definitely going to be a single and an error. So another ball outside makes it 2-0. Pitch to Berto. Good pitch, high and in, called a strike. Completely fooled him. The 2-1. Another good pitch. Looks like a cutter. Evens the count at 2-2. Could be cutter, could be slider. 2-2 pitch. Misses way up in the zone. That'll move the count full. Nicholas hoping to strand Olmsted at third base and limit the scoring. 2 outs, 3-0 Road Warrior Black Sox. 3-2 count to Roberto. The pitch swung on and missed. So strikeout will end the inning. But Road Warrior Black Sox get 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. Here we go, set, ready to get started with the bottom half of the second. Road Warrior lead 3-0. Stepping in will be the Wolfpac second baseman, Skylar Mercado. First pitch to him. Taken for ball 1. The 1-0. Good cutter inside for a strike. 1-1. Kicks and delivers the 1-1. Misses inside. 2-1. Reach with the deadly 2-seam cutter combination, but it looks like that 2-seam has been running inside a lot lately to righties as that pitch is fouled off. 2-2. The 2-2 pitch from Reitz. Swung on and missed. Looked like a tight curveball that got him. And there's the first out of the inning. That'll bring up the catcher for Wolfpac, Anthony Alvarez. First pitch to him. Swung on and popped foul out of play. The 0-1 to Alvarez. Taken for strike 2. Player manager Joe Torre stands on deck. Alvarez calls time. Reitz goes ahead and finishes and bounces that pitch in the dirt. No, it's not a ball. Not a ball. The 0-2 pitch taken inside for strike 3. So back-to-back strikeouts for Matt Reitz. That'll bring up Joe Torre. First pitch to him. Swung on and popped high in the infield, shallow center field, I mean. Spencer Hayden calls for it and will make the catch for the final out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. Heading into the top of the third inning, Road Warrior Black Sox still lead 3-0. Nicholas out there for his third inning of work. Doing pretty well so far. He has 5 strikeouts. So far, the Black Sox have just gotten the right hits at the right time. And an unfortunate error on a tough play. Still early on in this one, but those of you watching this first game, please be sure to stick around for our noon matchup between the Killer Bees and the Baseball Brilliant Sox. Nicholas with a quick warm-up, and we're ready to get started. Leading off for the Road Warrior Black Sox will be shortstop James Smyberg. Has a single and an RBI to his credit so far today. First pitch to him. Taken for strike 1. The 0-1 from Nicholas. Way inside, just misses the elbow of Smybert. One swung on and missed. 1-2. Joe Torre keeps his infield straight up on the lefty bat. The 1-2 to Smybert. It's fouled away. Just off the glove of Alvarez. So we'll do the 1-2 again. Nicholas gets his sign, comes set. 1-2 again. Swung on, hit high and deep into right field. Impaduglia's got a beat on it, and he will make the catch for out number 1. One out, that'll bring up Carson McCurdy. Struck out looking his first time up. First pitch to McCurdy. Swung on and fouled down the left field side. The 0-1. Taken outside for a ball. Good slider right there. Just missed. Kicks, delivers the 1-1 pitch. Swung on, fouled away again. So 1-2. Nicholas gets his sign. The 1-2 to McCurdy. Swung on, hit into the left center field gap. That's going to split the outfielders and bounce one hop the wall. Right off the Pepsi sign. McDaniel picks it up, fires to the cutoff man, Piotnik. And McCurdy has himself a 1-out double. So 1 out, Carson McCurdy on second. That'll bring up third baseman Frank Podkuhl. Struck out swinging his first time up. First pitch to him. Swung on and dribbled down the third base side. Joe Torre's going to barehand it, fire on Devon at first, and he will be out at first. And McCurdy will advance to third base. Good play there from Joe Torre. So 2 outs, runner on third. That'll bring up Derek Hurt, who walked last inning but was picked off at first base for the first out. First pitch to him. Looked like a cutter just didn't clip the top of the zone. Ball 1. The 1-0 to Hurt. Swung on, hits Nicholas again. That's the second time he's been hit by a line drive. And that'll be a single for Hurt, and the run scores. My goodness. He seems to be okay. Looks like it caught him on the upper thigh, hip area. He seems to be all right. Like I said, that's twice he's been hit by two really hard hit balls. So an RBI single for Derek Hurt. That'll bring another run. Road Warrior Black Sox now lead 4-0, and that'll bring up second baseman Spencer Henn. Henn struck out looking his last time up. Derek Hurt takes his lead. Pick throw over. He flinches again, but gets back in time. First pitch to Henn is taken for a strike. Checks on him again, throws over, doesn't get him. Two outs, runner on first. The 0-1 pitch, misses high and outside. Another pick throw over. Doesn't get him. Keeping a real close eye on Derek Hurt. After the first inning, 3 stolen bases were given up. Nicholas doing a good job of maintaining runners. As Spencer Henn swings through that one, 1-2. The 1-2 to Spencer Henn. Taken for strike 3, so he strikes out looking again. And that'll end the inning. Road Warrior Black Sox get 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Matt Reed's finished up his warm-ups for his third inning of work, and we're ready to get started with the bottom half of the third inning. Leading off for Wolfpac will be the center fielder Willis McDaniel. The first pitch to him, taken for strike one. The 0-1 pitch, cutter on the inside half. So McDaniel quickly in the hole, 0-2. McDaniel steps out, gathers himself a little bit. The 0-2 from Reitz, swung on and missed. That's Reitz's fourth strikeout of the morning. And we have one out here in the bottom of the third. And that'll roll the lineup back to the top for Mitch Piotnik. Grounded out for third base on the first pitch of the game, or of the bottom of the first. First pitch to him, swung on and missed. The 0-1 to Piotnik. Slider just missed up in the zone. 1-1. One pitch is swung on and missed. So 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and poked foul out of play. Good job to spoil that pitch and stay alive. Reese gets his sign, kicks, delivers the 1-2 pitch. Foul away again. Good job staying alive. The 1-2 again. Taking low and outside. 2-2. Good job laying off of that pitch. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. Another strikeout for Reitz. And there's out number 2. The 2 outs, that'll bring up designated hitter Cody Lovejoy. He walked his first time up. One of only 2 base runners allowed. First pitch to him. He swings and hits a ground ball to Smybert at short. Picks it up, fires to McCurdy, and there's out number 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. Nicholas heads out for the fourth. Ready to go here in the top of the fourth. Road Warrior Black Sox still lead 4-0. And stepping in to lead off the top half of the inning will be catcher Marshall Rich, who doubled and scored his last time up. First pitch to him. Taken inside for a ball. Good spot. The 1-0 pitch. Swung on and nubbed down the third base side. The foul ball. Nicholas gets his sign. The 1-1 pitch. High and outside. 2-1 now. The 2-1 pitch. Swung on, hit high in the infield. Slayton Vaughn calls for it. And there's the first out. So one out here in the top of the fourth, and I'll bring up the designated hitter, Brandon Cloutier. He has a single, an RBI, and a run scored so far. First pitch to him, inside for a ball. The 1-0 pitch, taken high for ball 2. The 2-0 from Nicholas is swung on, hit back up the middle. Another base hit for Cloutier. So with one out, Road Warrior Black Sox have a base runner. We'll roll it over again. That'll bring up Taylor Olmstead, who has a walk and a single and a run scored. First pitch to him. Swung on and fouled back to the net. Nicholas gets a sign, checks on Cloutier with a very, very short lead at first. Goes ahead and throws over there. Nothing doing. So we'll do it again. The 0-1. Taking high for a ball. 1-1. Wolfpac get a little bit of action in their bullpen. Owen Reef is up playing catch. Nicholas comes set. The pitch. Taken outside for a ball. 2-1. Two 2-1 to Olmsted. Swung on and fouled just in front of the plate. So 2-2 the count to Taylor Olmsted. Cloutier gets his lead at first. Pitch from Nicholas. Taken for strike 3. Good slider. Fooled him, and there's 2 outs. I'm going to bring up center fielder Bradley Roberto, who struck out twice. First pitch to him, taken high for a ball. Let's take another look over there at Cloutier at first. No fire over there. Doesn't get him. Done a good job correcting his mistakes he made in the first inning. Gave up 3 stolen bases that inning, hasn't given up 1 since. The 1-0 pitch is hit into the first base side for a base hit. Cloutier is going to head for third. The throw from Impaduglia will be late, and it bounces over. Joe Torre hits the brick wall. Nicholas did a good job. Not a bad throw from Impaduglia, just bounced right in front of Joe Torre. So that'll be a single for Roberto as he advanced on the throw to third base. So 2 outs, runners on second and third, and that'll bring up James Smybert. First pitch to him. Strike on the outside corner. The 0-1. Swung on and missed in the dirt. So quickly in a hole, 0-2. Nicholas checks on Cloutier at third base. The 0-2 pitch Swung on and hit hard to first base, but Slayton Vaughn spears the line drive, and there's the final out. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We'll head into the bottom half of the 4th inning. Matt Reitz comes back out. Reitz finishes up his warm-ups. We're ready to get started in the bottom half of the 4th. Road Warrior Black Sox leading still 4-0. And in steps the right fielder, Joe Impaduglia. Struck out looking his first time up. First pitch to him. Taken outside for a strike. The 0-1. Swung on, hit high into right field. McCurdy pursuing it in foul territory. Will reach into the stands, not be able to make the play. So Impaduglia is in a hole right now, 0-2. That was a big swing. The 0-2. Taken, looked like a little low and outside for a ball. 1-2. One and two from Reitz. Swung on, fouled out of play. We'll do it again. 1-2. This is high and outside. 2-2. Two-two pitch. Swung on, grounded to third base, or first base, excuse me. McCurdy picks it up, takes it himself, and there's out number one. It's one out. That'll bring up first baseman Slayton Vaughn. Vaughn walked his first time up. It looks like Wolfpac will get Owen Reed throwing again. First pitch to Vaughn. Taken inside for a ball. 1-0 pitch. This is well inside. 2-0. Reed settles in, gets his sign. The 2-0 to Vaughn. Swung on and fouled away. Reed kicks and delivers the 2-1 pitch. Swung on, hit hard down the left field line. It'll be foul. Just out in front of that one. So 2-2 the count. The 2-2 pitch. Taken low and inside. Moves the count full. 1 out, nobody on. Vaughn calls time at the plate. It looked like Reitz and Marshall couldn't get on the same page. The 3-2 pitch. Swung on, hit high into left center field. Outfielders give up on it because that ball is gone. So on the 3-2 pitch, Slayton Vaughn hits a solo shot for the Wolfpac first hit and run of the game. It's now 4-1 Road Warrior Black Sox. So 1 out, nobody on after the solo shot. In steps Joe Simone, who takes ball 1.
Wait, what's going?
0-1. Or 1-0. That pitch is swung on, fouled away. That'll make it 1-1. After the mistake pitch to Vaughn, Reitz quickly bounces back. The 1-1 pitch to Simone. Taken inside for a strike. Reitz kicks, delivers. The 1-2 pitch. Taken well outside for a ball. 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Swung on, hit hard in the left center field. That's going to split the outfielders and bounce against the wall. Simone heads for second. He'll get there easily. He's going to go for third. Smibert's throw will not be in time as he slides in there safe with a 1-out triple. Back-to-back hits for Wolfpac. Now they have a runner at third with 1 out. Matt Reitz and his catcher, Rich, will have a discussion on the mound a little bit just to gather their composure. And we're ready to go. So 1 out, runner on third. That'll bring up Skyler Mercado, struck out his first time up. Hoping to leave Simone stranded at third. First pitch to him. It's grounded foul down the third base side. It's the first time this game Matt Reese will have to pitch from the stretch. Checks on the runner. The 0-1 to Mercado. Taking low and inside. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. It's swung on and fouled off the catcher. That'll make it 1-2. Reach gets his sign. Takes a look at Simone at third base. 1-2. Swung on and missed. Tied him up on the inside part of the plate, and there's out number 2. Two outs, runner on third, and that'll bring up the catcher, Anthony Alvarez. Struck out looking his first time up. First pitch to him. Takes on the inside part of the plate for strike 1. The 0-1 from Reitz. Misses well inside. That'll even it at 1. One pitch to Alvarez is swung on, hit to third base. Paco will pick it up. Fire to McCurdy at first. And he's out. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. They'll continue to have Owen Reed throw in the bullpen, but Nicholas heads out to start the 5th. Looks like we're all set to get started here. Top of the fifth. Road Warriors still on top, 4-1. Leading off for the Road Warrior Black Sox will be first baseman Carson McCurdy, who has a strikeout and a double on the ledger so far, also a run scored. Second baseman Mercado playing him deep in the hole at second base. First pitch to him. Swung on, nubbed in the pitcher's mound. Nicholas picks it up, fires to first. Well, overthrows Vaughn. It goes into the Wolfpac bullpen. McCurdy's going to stop at second base. That'll be the second error for Wolfpac. So no outs, McCurdy on second base, and that'll bring up third baseman Frank Paco. Paco struck out and ground out in his first two at-bats so far today. Joe Torre's going to call time. Head to the mound. And they're going to the bullpen. They're going to bring in side armor Owen Reith. So that'll end it for Nicholas. Gave up 4 runs and 9 hits. Wasn't doing a terrible job, but Joe Torre wants to keep his team in this game, and he feels that Owen Reith is the guy to go to. Looks like Owen Reith is ready to go. Still on the top of the fifth, no outs. Runner on second, Carson McCurdy reached on an error and advanced to second base. And that'll bring up third baseman Frank Paco to face the righty side armor. Checks on him at second. First pitch, misses inside. Owen Reith spent most of this season with Baseball Brilliance. As the season's coming to its end, teams are competing for playoff spots. The top 2 teams are picking up the best players on each team. As Frank Paco takes that pitch inside for a strike, 1-1. Reith gets his sign, checks on McCurdy. They're holding him kind of close. The 1-1 misses high and in. 2-1 now. The 2-1 to Paco. He swung on, hit high and deep into left field. Simone's going to look at it and watch it sail out of here for a 2-run home run from Frank Paco to make it 6-1. Paco absolutely turned on that pitch. So no outs, base is empty. 2 runs in. That'll bring up left fielder Derek Hurt. Hurt has a walk into single so far today. He takes that pitch low for a ball. One 0 pitch. Taking low away again. 2-0. The 2-0 to Hurt. Taken high for ball 3. Definitely not the appearance Joe Torre was hoping for when he brought in Owen Reith. The 3-0. Derek Hurt squares, pulls it back, takes it for a strike. 3-1. As Wolfpac get another pitcher warming up. It'll be Kelsey Whitmore. The 3-1 pitch is popped high into the infield. Joe Torre calls for it, catches it right on the mound, and there's out number 1. One out. That'll bring up second baseman Spencer Henn, who struck out looking twice so far today. First pitch to him. Misses inside for a ball. The 1-0 pitch also misses inside. 2-0. Two-0 pitch swung on, hit hard to shortstop. Piotnik comes up with it, fires to Vaughn at first, and there's out number 2. Two outs, nobody on. And in steps the catcher, Marshall Rich. Has a double and a pop-up so far. He also scored in the second inning. First pitch to him. Misses low and outside. One 0 pitch. Swung on, hit the shortstop again. Piotnik comes up with it. Steps, fires to Vaughn, and there's out number 3. So 2 runs on 1 hit, 1 error, and nobody left on base. We're set to go here in the bottom half of the fifth. Road Warrior Black Sox lead 6-1. Matt Reed's out for his fifth inning of work. Leading off for the Wolfpac will be third baseman Joe Torre. Popped up to second on the first pitch, his first time up, back in the second inning. First pitch to him. He squares the bunt and fouls it off. The 0-1 pitch. Take on the outside part of the plate for a strike. Torrey quickly in a hole now, 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. So a quick strikeout to start the bottom half of the fifth. So one out. That'll bring up center fielder Willis McDaniel. Struck out as well his first time up. First pitch to him. Swung on and nubbed down the third base side in foul territory. The 0-1 to McDaniel. Swung on, hit hard this time down the third base side, but also foul. Beats gets his sign. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Check swing, foul ball. So we'll do it again. The 0-2 again. Slider well outside. Trying to get him to chase, but he held up. 1-2. The 1-2 to McDaniel. Swung on, fouled back. So he's putting up a good battle here. Staying alive. The 1-2 again. Swung on, hit to second base. Spencer Ham will come up with it. Toss it over to McCurdy, and there's out number 2. That'll roll us back to the top of the lineup for Mitch Piotnik. 0 for 2 with a ground out and a strikeout. First pitch to him. He takes low and outside for a ball. The 1-0 pitch is taken right down the middle for a strike. Counts now 1-1. The 1-1 pitch to Piotnik is swung on, hit hard into right field, chasing back Olmstead. He will make the catch on the run and fall into a slide for good measure. What a play, and there's out number 3. Really nice play to save an extra base hit. So the Wolfpac get no runs on no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. We'll move into the top half of the 6th inning. Owen Reith heads back out. Here we go. Top half of the 6th. Designated hitter Brandon Cloutier steps in. 2 for 2 with 2 singles and a run scored. And an RBI to his credit as he takes ball 1 on the inside corner. The 1-0. Taking inside again for a ball, 2-0. Kelsey Whitmore is up again, throwing in the Wolfpac bullpen. The 2-0, swung on and missed. Make the count 2-1. The 2-1 pitch misses inside. So 3-1 count to Cloutier. The 3-1 pitch misses inside, so a leadoff walk for Owen Reith. Nets them a base runner, and that'll roll us back to the top of the lineup for right fielder Taylor Olmsted, who ended the home half of the 5th with an amazing catch in the right center gap. Reith checks on his runner. First pitch to him. Slider misses outside. Gets his sign, checks on him. The 1-0 pitch misses inside. 2-0 now as Reith is having a little bit of trouble finding the strike zone in this inning. Whitmore still throwing in the bullpen. The 2-0 to Olmsted misses inside, so he's well ahead 3-0. And on the inverse, Owen Reith is behind as Alvarez and Joe Torre will meet with him on the mound. They may just be asking how he feels. He has had some shoulder issues this season. Conversation's over and we're ready to get back to it. 3-0 to Olmsted with Cloutier on first base. I imagine they'll go to the bullpen if he puts Olmsted on right now. But we'll see. The 3-0 pitch misses inside, ball 4. So back-to-back walks. Puts runners on first and second with nobody out. And it looks like they're going to stick with Reith to face Bradley Roberto. He singled his last time up. Checks on Clout there at second base. Bradley Roberto bunts it down the third base line. It's going to roll foul. Good idea. It would have taken a tough play for Joe Torre to get Berto out at first base. Fortunately for the Wolfpac, it rolled foul. So we'll do it again. 0-1. Cloutier on second. Olmsted at first. Nobody out. The 0-1 pitch misses inside, and it bounces off the catcher's glove. That'll let the runners advance. So now it's second and third. Nobody out. That pitch is swung on, hit high into left field, drifting into foul territory. The left fielder, Simone, will make the catch, fire into the infield. The throw to the plate is offline. So that'll be an RBI sac fly for Roberto to make it 7-1. Road Warrior Black Sox. Olmsted also advances to third on the play. So 1 out. Runner on third, 1 run in. And that'll bring up the shortstop, James Smybert. Smybert 1 for 3. So he takes that pitch low and outside for a ball. One 0 pitch is swung on, hit high into right field. And Paduglia's got a beat on it. The runner tags. The throw to the plate will not be in time. So another run scores on back-to-back sac flies for the Road Warrior Black Sox. It is now 8-1. Bases are empty, 2 outs, and that'll bring up first baseman Carson McCurdy. Takes a ball in the outer half. The 1-0 pitch taken outside again for a ball, 2-0. The infield will shift well over for the lefty. The 2-0 from Reith is swung on and hit foul out of play. Move the count to 2-1. The 2-1 pitch misses well inside. Moves the count to 3-1. Reith comes set. The 3-1 pitch. A little low for ball 4, so the third walk allowed by Reith this inning. That'll put McCurdy on first base. And Joe Torre is going to go to the pen. That'll bring up Kelsey Whitmore for her second appearance. Third appearance. So Kelsey Whitmore comes in the game for Wolfpac, comes in with 2 outs, a runner on first base, and in steps the third baseman, Frank Potkel, homered his last time up. The first pitch to him misses inside. That pitch is swung on, hit to the gap. McDaniel will cut it off, and it'll be a single for Potkel. Advances McCurdy over to second base. And it'll be first and second, 2 outs for Derek Hurt. Hurt 1 for 3, or 1 for 2, excuse me. He walked and has a single. First pitch to him. Looks like an off-speed taken for a ball. One 0 pitch to Hurt. Swung on and missed. One pitch. Taken low again for a ball, 2-1. Checks the runner at second. The 2-1 pitch. Taken low and inside for a ball, 3-1. The 3-1 pitch is grounded to third base. Joe Torre is going to come up with it. Fire onto first. And there's out number 3. So the Road Warrior Black Sox pick up 2 runs on 1 hit. No errors and 2 men left on base. Matt Reed's heads back out there for the bottom half of the 6th. Huge cushion now. We're all set to get the bottom half of the 6th inning started. 8-1 Road Warrior Black Sox. And stepping in for Wolfpac will be Cody Lovejoy, who's walked and grounded out in 2 plate appearances so far today. First pitch to him. Taken for strike 1. The 0-1 from Reitz. Check swing, but called a strike. The 0-2 to Lovejoy. Inside pitch jammed him, but he fouls it away. So we'll do it again. The 0-2 again. Swung on, hit high, but well foul. Into the parking lot. So Lovejoy was set up for the 0-2 again. Reach gets his sign. Kicks and delivers the 0-2. Swung on and missed. So add another strikeout for Matt Reitz. His 6th strikeout of the afternoon. One out. That'll bring up the right fielder, Joe Empaduglia. 0 for 2 so far today. The 0-1 pitch misses outside, evens the count at 1. The 1-1 pitch to Empaduglia. Taken outside for a ball, 2-1. One out, nobody on for Wolfpac. The 2-1 pitch. Taken high and outside for a ball, so 3-1. The 3-1 from Reitz. Swung on, hit high into right field. Olmstead's got a beat on it. Drifts over, sets his feet, and there's out number 2. So 2 out, nobody on. That'll bring up first baseman Slayton Vaughn, who homered his last time up. He fouls that one away. That pitch is swung on, popped into foul territory right at first base. Carson McCurdy calls for it, and there's the final out of the inning. So no runs, no hits, No errors and nobody left on base for Wolfpac. Kelsey Whitmore back out for the top half of the seventh. And we are ready to go. 8-1 Road Warrior Black Sox as Spencer Henn steps in to lead it off. Henn 0 for 3 so far today, 2 strikeouts and a ground out. First pitch to him. Taken for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch is a curveball. Taken for strike 2. The 0-2 from Whitmore. Swung on and missed. So Spencer Henn goes down for the first out, his 3rd strikeout of the day. 1 out, that'll bring up Marshall Rich. Oh, excuse me. They're going to sub in Delon Barbetti, who takes ball 1. The 1-0 pitch is swung on and missed by Barbetti. So 1-1 the count. That pitch is swung on, jam shot into center field. McDaniel running for it, and nobody will make the catch. It's going to bounce into shallow center. And Barbetti's going to get to second on the double. So a pinch hit double for Barbetti. Tough play to make. Both middle infielders running out for it, center fielder running in. Just fell in no man's land. So 1 out, runner on second. And another pinch hitter would be Jim Kennedy, hitting for Cloutier. First pitch to him, taken outside for a strike. The 0-1. Swung on, hit up the middle, tough play. Whitmore tried to get a glove on it, but Piotnik makes a really good play to get Kennedy at first base. Really nice play, spinning up the middle. that'll bring us to 2 outs. Dylan Barbetti advances to third. And we're back to the top of the lineup for Taylor Olmstead, who's walked twice and has a single. He's also scored twice. First pitch to him. Swung on and jammed, but it'll bounce out of play. And that'll be strike number 1. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on, hit hard to Piotnik at short. Backhands it, fires to Vaughn to the first baseman. Won't get him. So it'll be a single and an RBI. And that'll make it 9-1 Road Warrior Black Sox. Ball wasn't hit terribly hard. Piotnik had to field it at the backhand in the shortstop hole, and Olmstead very quick getting down the line. So 2 outs, 1 run in, a runner on base, and that'll bring up Bradley Roberto. That pitch is swung on, line drive into right field for another hit. Back-to-back singles for the Road Warrior Black Sox with 2 outs. So 2 outs, runners on first and second. That'll bring up James Smybert. First pitch to him. Taken inside for a strike. That pitch is swung on, hit hard into right field, down the line. It's going to be a fair ball. It's going to bounce against the wall. Or excuse me, it bounced out of play. So Olmstead will score on the ground rule double, making it 10-1 Road Warrior Black Sox. Second and third, 2 outs, and another pinch hitter. It'll be Jermon Williams. He takes ball 1. Or strike 1, excuse me. The 0-1 pitch. Taken for strike 2. To the Williams is a line drive to Piotnik at short, and that'll end the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. So after the sub changes, Williams takes over at first base for Carson McCurdy. Dylan Barbetti takes over at the catcher spot. And everything else stays the same. And Reed's finished up his warm-ups as he's ready to close this one out. So leading off for Wolfpac will be Joe Simone. 1 for 2. He has a triple. He takes ball 1. That pitch is swung on and fouled straight back. Bottom 7, Road Warrior Black Sox up 10-1 against Wolfpac. The 1-1 pitch to Simone. Taken on the inside part of the plate for strike 2. Reese gets a sign, kicks, delivers. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on, grounded to the right side. Spencer Henn, sliding effort. Throw on to first, won't get him. And the first baseman, Williams, and Simone collide. Looks like everybody's okay. So that'll be a single. Only the 3rd hit allowed by Matt Reitz. Tough play to make. Good effort by Spencer Henn. No outs, runner on first. That'll bring up second baseman Skyler Mercado. 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. First pitch to him. Taken on the inside part of the plate for a strike. The 0-1. Misses well inside, so it's 1-1 now. Catcher Anthony Alvarez waits on deck. Reeds checks on him. 1-1 pitch taken high and inside for a ball. 2-1 here to Mercado. Reeds gets the sign he likes. 2-1 pitch taken outside for a strike. 2-2. The 2-2 pitch, the runner goes, swing and a miss. The throw to second base is not in time. That ball bounced away. Not a bad throw. Just a good jump. So 1 out, the runner advances to second on the stolen base as Mercado strikes out. One out, runner on second. That'll bring up the catcher, Anthony Alvarez. Swings and fouls that one down the third base side. The 0-1. Swung on, popped high to the right side of the infield. Spencer Hen going out. Olmstead coming in. It'll be Hen to make the catch for out number 2. So 2 outs, runner on second. That'll bring up third baseman Joe Torre, who's
Number 32.
wearing another jersey number, his third different jersey number of the afternoon. He himself is 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a pop-up.
Number 3 hits. That's scary.
First pitch to him is taken high and in for a ball. Reeds checks on Simone at second base. And that pitch is fouled away. Well, I think it was just a swing and a miss. So 1-1 the count. Simone moves up to third on the pass ball. Reeds gets his sign, takes a look at Simone at third base. The 1-1. Fouled away. Wolfpac are down to their final strike. Reeds looks in, gets his sign. The 1-2 to Torrey. Swung on and missed. So that's how this game will end. Great pitching performance from Matt Reeds to go all 7 and get his team the win. Road Warrior Black Sox take this game on with 10 runs and 15 hits. Wolfpac only able to score 1 run on 3 hits, and they had 2 errors. And that'll do it for game 1. Hopefully, those of you who joined us for this game will stick around and watch game 2 of the afternoon, Killer Bees versus Brilliance. Until then, thank you very much for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your day.